Yeah, it's kind of depressing over in Wu. It's either their former leader of the army is dying, or their newest strategist is. Oh man, I've been injured in battle. I'm gonna die now. Come down with some mysterious illness. Time for me to drop dead. Welcome to Wu, land of where everybody dies.
Taking my kills again, people.
Yeah, kill stealing is a big problem sometimes. Especially if you're trying to unlock certain, weapons and items and stuff. It was a huger problem in the older games where you had to make sure you had to kill everybody. It kind of relaxed on it a little bit and say that you don't have to personally kill this guy to get this weapon. He just has to die like within 5 minutes or whatever. It's still a pain in the butt though.
I don't see any more guys.
If there's no more guys, just run up to the gate and it may open. If not, then head back upstairs. See, what happens on this stage is you either have to destroy the catapults with the ballista, or a certain amount of time will pass and Dongzhuo just kind of, six Lubu on you anyways.
I think there might be another guy up at the ballista still. Now, at a time, I think I had this series confused with another game that I'm not sure if it ever became a series. And I thought, I don't know if it's related in any way to this or not. And I guess I thought it was the first of its kind, but I don't think that's true.
Excellent.
There was a Xbox 360 launch game, I think. It was like 99 something.
99 Nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with this series.
But that was another, guy with a sword kill a whole bunch of people thing, right?
Right. Now you can use the ballista and
yeah, I could, but there's no guys out here to fight, I don't think.
You could shoot the catapults.
Yeah, I guess I thought since there were no more guys, or I thought they'd automatically go through the gate.
So you maybe want to hop on your horse and head back up there.
Oh yeah, horse.
Magical teleporting horse.
I keep forgetting that exists.
But yes, 99 Nights was an Xbox attempt to create some sort of drive for the Xbox, because this kind of game is very popular in Japan.
So this was already popular in Japan by the time that game came around.
Right.
So it was
99 Nights was, like, by the time there were at least 4 Dynasty Warriors games, I think.
Oh wow, that destroys the catapult pretty well.
Crush these vile pests! What a waste of my time!
Okay, I'm gonna save again.
I see someone asking about the Gundam Dynasty Warriors. In those games it differs. In the first Gundam Dynasty Warriors, there are stories based on each of the animes and then an original story. And in the second one, there are more stories based on the anime, and then there's a mode where it's just like a bunch of set scenarios for you to go through, which are basically like challenges. The third one is just a completely fictional crossover story with all sorts of Gundams.
Completely fictional.
You know what I mean.
The Gundam stuff that never happened.
Yeah, the non-canon Gundam. Like.
I don't know the most stuff in the world about Gundam, but am I to understand that there is a game like this with giant robots?
You again.
Yes, there were 4 of them.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool to me.
Die, insect! Look out!
They're very cool if you are into the Gundam anime franchises.
Run! I'll keep him busy!
A new Gundam Musou came out in Japan a couple of months ago. I didn't pay much attention to it because
He stands fast before evil.
apart from the first Gundam series, or not series, the first,
Indeed.
like, continuity, I guess, which is the first 3 or 4 series,
Let's leave this.
I don't care about any of the other Gundams.
I didn't even have a chance. I mean, I'm alive, but oh my gosh.
Fighting!
Tell me you saved this time.
Yes, I did, but
Are inspiring.
I don't know why I'm
However, I am
alive.
ready for the challenge.
I don't know why you're alive either.
How-
He did hit you twice.
You are the girl who helped us before.
Basically, run away
I have
and
saved on
be careful about who you fight on the way.
Pot. Okay, not much health.
You are willing to risk your life.
Be very careful about who you fight on the way down this hill.
Because
That's
Lubu,
all
I
I'll
assume,
say.
is still pursuing me.
Personally, prepare yourself.
Yes and no. Like, if you get a certain ways away from him, he'll just fight Dion Wei, the big bald guy.
Well, what do you mean? Be careful who I fight. How, what kind of information can I? Wait, Xiao Chan is there. She's got a red thing.
She's technically an enemy, yes.
But I don't want to defeat her, do I? Is she my friend? Isn't that her?
I don't know, is she?
Well, she's following me.
Is she trying to kill you?
I don't know. Okay, maybe she is trying to kill me.
Very good. I shall remember your efforts.
I think there are more enemies here right now than I've seen yet.
Yeah, this area gets pretty packed.
I think it's time to use my rage finger. Except I don't want to kill the girl.
You don't, do you?
I don't think I do. Do I? I think she's my friend. But I'm killing everyone right now. Oh no! She's dead! Uh-oh, Lubu is enraged over Dao Chan something.
Yes. You see, the bad guy of this stage is Dong Zhuo. To put it frankly, he's kind of an asshole. And he's making Dio Chan fight you. Because he's a jerk.
Did I kill her? Is she dead or just dead for the level?
She's just hurt. But that kind of ticks Lubu off. And he's probably going to come after you now.
Well, I did... Oh, geez, I can see his name out there.
And so, I did say be careful, didn't I?
Yes.
And you seem very, unwilling to kill her.
Yes, but then I was like,
But-
I could kill everyone.
Glory to our forces.
Yes. Including her.
It worked out
And,
very well so far.
So far. You just hope that Lubu doesn't get down there. Because he'll probably kill you in less than 2 hits.
Curses. Just how low is he willing to stoop? Well met. Let me see what you are capable of.
Guo-C.
I'm going to have your head.
This is going quite well.
I see you're basically running as fast as you can, which is a good thing.
Quite well.
that was my plan, yeah.
Yes. 'Cause if you stop and fight those squads of guys, yeah, Lubu will probably come and knock it.
I can't control this guy's Muso attack very well.
Yeah, his first Muso is very all over the place.
But it worked very well in that
I fight to bring glory
fight.
to our forces.
I fight
Yes.
for glory to our forces.
You're really into
Oh,
it
there's
quickly.
Lubu!
Oh, God.
You dare to stand before me? Then die.
I can't go out. Am I just supposed to kill someone?
You stood in my way.
Probably kill Dongjua, the big fat guy.
I'm looking for him. Oh, Jesus, Lubu! I have a bandage on him, it says. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
You might.
I can't see who all I see is Lubu because he's got my hey, you got advantage thing over him. I can't make out the name of anyone else here that I could possibly kill. Other than Mobile Unit Captain, Mobile Unit Captain, Mobile Unit Captain. Chow Chow, help me. I'm dead. Oh wait, did I save? Yeah, I saved after getting rid of the ballistas, didn't I? I think. Oh,
Let's leave this to him. We head for Loyang.
oh, that's
Master
weird.
is outside.
I feel like we're starting at a different spot. There's Lubu.
So that the
Ah!
Liu Bei.
The bottom of my screen is just two cockroach antenna.
Nor ideal.
The advantage is a lie.
I have no interest in fighting words.
Yes, I agree with Sobo. You learned a valuable, important lesson tonight.
Lubu's presence is
Don't
on.
kill
Do not
Diao
pursue
Chan?
Lubu,
However, I
and
am
do not
ready
beat
for
up his
challenge.
girlfriend, Diao
For
Chan.
the girl who helped
But
me.
Diao Chan helps me.
I
Right.
have to
That's
stay.
why you don't beat her up.
Yes, but why is she his girlfriend if he wants to beat me up?
Because he's not your friend.
Your life
But-
for this cause.
Can her friend be my friend?
I am here to face you.
No, because Lubu is a moron.
I don't think she's here in this group, so I'm going to try to raid. So I think I'm not quite. There we go. Now I can raid.
I'm faster than anybody.
I'm faster than anybody. Oh no, there's Diao Chan. Don't kill Diao Chan. Oh no, Diao Chan's caught up. I think she's almost dead. Maybe I can keep her out of the. Uh-oh. Lubu is advancing towards
Very
Diao
good.
Chan. Did I kill Diao
shall
Chan?
remember your efforts.
I don't know if I killed Diao Chan. I hope I didn't kill Diao Chan. I love the giant turkeys.
He loves
Oh,
it.
Diao Chan is alive! Yay!
This is going quite
I
well.
think I might be about to kill her on accident.
That's perfect. This is going quite well.
You must not die.
Oh no! I didn't kill Diao Chan, but I killed Diao Chan.
You didn't, but you did.
I didn't, but I did, you know.
Maybe when you get down there, you shouldn't use the rage move.
But I want to, there's so many peoples! Oh,
But
it's
she'll
Lubu!
She'll get caught up in it, won't she?
Well, yeah, but I want to use it so bad because there's so many people. So many people. Oh, Jesus, Lubu! Ah!
I'm not sure Tri-Sanity can handle 3 more hours of Lubu.
He'll get past him soon.
Open
Because
door.
Zhang Ji is still alive.
I don't see anyone but Lubu. Oh, yeah, there he is.
This is
Yeah, he's
quite
right next to Lubu probably. Because he's
Okay. He's,
a wimp.
fight to bring glory
Okay,
to our forces.
open the door. Open the door. Yes, you, Jin, is... Yes. Let's move.
You pathetic scum! I'll burn all of you to ashes!
Why did my health just
Curses.
halve
Just
as I
how
went through
low
here?
is he willing to stoop?
Because the area is on fire.
Well, hold on.
Well met.
You try running through a fire and
Capable of.
come out of it okay.
Why do you have such
No
low
thanks.
self-esteem? You need to be more
So
confident.
yeah, your health half. Unless you want to go run through fire.
We shall never give in!
How big a fire are we
We
talking?
to die, then let it be with
Like
honor!
the city. The
Oh.
city is on fire.
Okay, yeah, that'd be
I shouldn't use that for this one. I thought I was at the top.
Basically, the city on fire thing is because in real life, whenever Deng Zhuo fled the capital of Luoyang, he basically burned down the city to cover his retreat. It's like I said,
Here it
Deng Zhuo was
comes.
kind of an asshole.
So, who do you think is going to be the Lubu equivalent in Hyrule Warriors?
If Ganondorf is playable, him. And I hope to God he's playable. Because I would love to beat people up with Ganondorf. That would sell me on a Wii U instantly. show me screens of playable Ganondorf. And I'm buying that console.
But, I mean, if he's really...
Unless he's like Smash Brothers Ganondorf, where he just punches people.
I mean, I'm trying to think if there's someone, an existing character that could be a Lubu equivalent who wasn't... Dang it!
Quite well. That was perfect.
Keep trying to circle jump.
Could be Dark Link.
Yeah.
Choice, yeah.
I could see that.
Did not think of that. That's actually a really good choice.
Yeah.
They just Link, but really evil.
Let's leave this to him. We head for Luoyang.
Master Cao Cao, let us work together to win this battle so that the people can know peace.
But yeah, if Hyrule Muso does not have playable Ganondorf, it will be such a huge missed opportunity.
Tingle should be Lubu.
Would that also sell you on a Wii U?
You are the girl who
No.
No.
No, I'm not one of the Rare Tingle fans. I
Cao Cao, do not worry about
don't like that character.
Groose.
You are willing
Who?
to risk your life.
Groose.
I am here to face you personally. Prepare yourself.
Like, the details on that game are so scarce right now, and
Quite well.
nobody knows if it's set in a certain timeline or time period.
Well,
Or
I
if it's
mean,
just like
it was a different looking Link than any of the other Links. I thought anyway.
But that doesn't mean like, oh, is this just Link after Skyward Sword and he got a new set of clothes, or is this some kind of Link before a Link Awakening?
I mean,
If that game has an official place in the timeline, I'm out.
what game?
Hyrule Warriors.
Why would you be out if they had an official place?
Well, I am out of like giving any shits at all about the Zelda time.
I thought you were already there.
I mean I have like I have a toe.
I think the canon timeline is nonsense because to get to the first Legend of Zelda, you have to get a bad end where Link gets killed in Ocarina of Time. That just doesn't sound right to me. Like, the hero falls. So, Ocarina of Time, like, you get a game over and you go play Zelda 1?
Yeah, I mean, if they want to go with the hero dying, they could like split a different timeline off of every game.
Yeah, like, why just Ocarina of Time? Like the hero dies in the Minish Cap. Speaking of which, wasn't Minish Cap or Minish Cap or however you say it, isn't that supposed to be the reason he wears a hat?
No. I mean, Skyward Sword is chronologically the first in the series anyway. And there's like...
Right. But at the time, that's what they were saying. Like, oh, see the reason why all the Links wear a green cap. I could have swore I read that.
It's been... You know, now that you're saying that, I feel like I may have read something similar at some point, but I think Minish Cap is supposed to be pretty early in the timeline.
That door is open. You may want to.
Oh, it is. Well, Diao Chan is still chasing me. Okay. Well, I'm not fighting her. I'm fighting the people around her. Whoa! Lu Bu's defeated?
Yeah.
Why?
The AI will do that if you get past a certain points with Diao Chan not getting beat up on normal.
Did she stop following me? I think she may have stopped following me.
Like you can beat the crap out of her now if you want.
Well, I will if she keeps fighting me, but for now I'm running.
I'm being pushed back.
On hard and above, usually the AI will just never defeat Lu Bu, and they'll just keep him occupied there if you don't kill Diao Chan. So, yeah.
I'm going to have
On normal and below, you don't have to worry about it too much.
Well met. Let me see what you are capable of.
You sure know how to fight.
I fight to bring glory to our forces.
I really hope that
I'll remember your efforts.
I'm personally kind of in the no voice acting for Zelda camp, but I would be disappointed, I feel, if Hyrule Warriors did not have voices.
Why would you be disappointed, though?
I mean, just seeing the way that this game flows, I feel like, you know, the characters saying stuff to each other is just kind of like hard.
It kind of is. That's part of the appeal of this series in Japan, is that we've got over 50 characters, and they all, you know, have different interactions with each other, different interpersonal relationships, all sorts of silly stuff, you know, fanfic and doujin writers love.
This is going quite well. That was perfect.
Link voiced by Bryce Papenbrook.
That means nothing to me.
You should check out Bravely Default and Danganronpa, because he voices both of the main characters in that.
Wow.
They both came out at the same time.
Yeah.
He voices the character in Dynasty Warriors too. He's a very minor character who gets less screen time as the games go on.
So, I mean, like, Koei... wait, I'm trying to think. Koei and Tecmo are the same company, right?
Right, they had a merger
Quite well.
4, 5, or 6 years ago.
Yeah. The only... Oh, did I win? I think I won.
Is the fat guy dead?
Hey, he appears to
You
be.
mangy dogs! Don't think for a moment this means you've dethroned me!
No one wants a throne you've been sitting on.
Oh!
You fat pig! Stand your ground!
Stand your
Curse
ground!
I wanted to finish him off myself!
Who are you?
Nye, sure, if you want to join the chat or Skype call for Spelunky next week, by all means.
Will you
Ah, is he the
Jug-
director for that?
Yeah, judging from his
I ain't got
high
no
scores, he
brand
could
name
probably
to
give me
impress
some
the
valuable tips.
Oh!
I just know
Is he the
is an evil tyrant.
Spelunky master like I am the Muso and Souls master?
That is my impression.
So I
He
decided
has, like,
I wanted to be a part in any battle
I
against
forget if it was a daily or
Just joined
all
in,
time, but he had a score of like 23rd overall,
Ooh!
Indeed.
whereas mine's are like usually in the thousands.
I hate to admit it, but there is an online leaderboard for amount of kills in this game. Last I checked, I was still in the top 50.
Really?
I used to be in the top 15, because, you know, the top 5 is occupied by hackers. One of them is just completely 9s across the board, because you can edit PS3 saves now.
Oh.
But yeah, I used to be way up in the top, and since I've been playing other games, like Etrian Odyssey and stuff,
When,
I've fallen down the lists.
when Sin and Punishment 2 came out, a few of the early levels, like as soon as I beat them, I went and replayed them on the level select menu just so I could see my name at the top of a leaderboard for once. I actually played a couple of levels a couple of times so I could get there. I'm sure I'm like deep in the hundreds of thousands now, but you know, at one point I was number 1 on those levels.
It's good to have that kind of feeling every now and then, even if it's only for a fleeting moment.
Yes. Oh, I can play the big guy now. Or I can play Eugen again. Let's try another character. Let's try another character. Ah, his EX is Iron Axe. Okay.
Dian Wei's EX attack is basically he does like a small flex move, and then he powers up all of his attacks for 30 seconds. It does fairly good damage. Oh, and yes, Dian Wei's first Muso move is pretty great. Not like great as an attack, but great looking.
What does 2 dots next to the over the item mean? There's like
What tier weapon it is?
ah.
Like there are 5 different tiers of weapons, and each one gets stronger, looks cooler, and probably has more elements on it.
change the quality here. Yes.
Also, you probably, I think you have to re-equip skills on new characters.
I was assuming so. Yeah, looks
Like, I
it.
can't be sure of that.
I want to look at them anyway because,
You've gotten a few new ones.
yeah. Mighty Roar. Increases damage you inflict against enemy officers. Oh, heck yeah. Increases your range of attack. Intriguing. Increases chances items will appear. Adds a bonus to experience you earn. Huh, that sounds like something that I should equip.
Do you have it?
I have it.
Then you definitely probably want it.
Yeah. Sounds like something you should equip early.
Now, when Drumble asked earlier about the story, like, this is one of the ways that they differ the story from games to games. This particular battle was not in any games before 7. The Yan province. It's basically like an introductory stage to two characters who I always thought had really weak personalities in every game until 7. So, like, they add stages to, you know, help out some characters become more fleshed out. This is like one of those instances.
I can't imagine someone like going around and actually talking to every character that has a blue triangle over their head.
In 7, there was a trophy for it.
Oh my gosh.
Every battle. And if you missed one, you had to go figure out what stage it was and talk to him.
I mean, I
Also,
guess it wouldn't be that bad if you knew it was a trophy from the beginning and you just went through it without actually reading what they said, but I can't imagine wanting to read all those things.
Well, this is another thing. This was also cut along with the narration because they wanted to save a little money.
Those were voiced?
These camp scenes were voiced in 7 as well, and they're voiced in Japanese.
Oh my gosh, that's over.
There is actually a Japanese voice DLC. If you download it, switch it to Japanese, the narration will be on in Japanese. These camp conversations will be voiced in Japanese. But Koei in the West is so cheap.
I hear their leader is a large and powerful man. Be sure to keep your guard up.
No problem. Leave him to me. You can count on me to get the job done.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
That rapid fire whip move looks silly.
Did you equip the horsehair whip?
Yes.
Oh man, that move is so wrong looking on a powerful character like Dan Way.
it's kind of hilarious. Oh, defeat the big man.
The big man. He's big. He's manly.
Makes me feel safe. Don't you pay any attention to what I'm saying.
I think Dean Way just looks hilarious with the whip.
He does.
Like, it actually doesn't even look like he has that much range, partly because he's just so huge.
Well, it's partly it's kind of a projectile weapon, but it also isn't. But yeah, it just looks so inappropriate on him. It's great when, you know, since, you know, I hate saying it like this, but since this is a Japanese kind of vaguely anime-ish game, there are a few teenage girl characters mostly in Wu,
Your skills are
and you can equip them all with like giant great swords and stuff. It's like twice their size, and it's just looks so silly. But you can equip any character with any weapon, no matter how wrong it is, and if they're terrible with it, you can still roll with it. Like Deanne Way here is terrible with the horsehair whip, but you know what? It's funny looking.
Yeah?
And yes, Hojo says he uses the wired claws with basically everything. It's basically Hojo's go-to weapon of choice.
What weapon?
He will use the wired claws.
Isn't that what the character I was using before he was using?
No, the wired claws are a weapon a Jin character uses called Zhang Chunhua, which is Sima Yi's wife. And they're basically like gauntlets that shoot out like razor wires. It's a very strange weapon, but it is something like you'd see in like a recent kung fu movie. Because they get some pretty strange weapons in martial arts movies these days. Yes, so you can have Zhao Qiao with a giant great club. It's
They've fallen into our
pretty
trap.
silly.
Quickly, close the gates.
So this series started on PS2, am I right?
Yeah. If you're going by the actual Japanese series, then yes.
It is time we put an end to these vile animals at the haunt.
And what game got you into it?
3.
Which is a PS2 game, I assume.
Right. 2 through 5 are PS2 games. 6 came out on PS3. And like 9 months after 6 came out on PS3, they ported 6 to PS2. And it was a terrible port, I hear.
learned a lot from watching.
Because, mostly
PS3 game on PS2.
Yeah, it was a massive downgrade in basically everything. Not to mention that 6 itself is kind of the black sheep of the series. It, at the time, was wildly reviled for basically everything. But as most games that are, you know, completely load when they come out, like 4 or 5 years after they come out, and everybody hates them, you get people saying, it wasn't that bad. But at the time, it was universally hated. It's still mostly hated because it cut like 5 characters completely out of the game. They were just missing.
This is our chance. Charge.
There were only 17 characters that actually had unique movesets, and the other 50 characters were just the actual movesets were complete copies of the other characters, which was pretty unusual, and it had not been like that ever before. The combat system and the combos were all changed to where literally mashing X could go on for an infinite time, and it was basically the best attack in the game. It dumbed down what was already a rather simple game. So yeah, nobody really likes 6.
Do you think, you know, I mean, this is what, like, what did you say this was, 200 AD?
It goes from about 182 to over, I can't remember the exact date of the last battle, but let's just say roughly the 200 AD, yes.
I mean, do you think, you know, centuries in the future, do you think, you know, our history is going to be in ridiculous video games like this? Like
Isn't it already
like
with stuff like Modern Warfare?
Huh?
Isn't it already with stuff like Modern Warfare?
Well, I mean, I'm talking even more over the top like that. Like, I mean, like you're going to see like a Revolutionary War game like this. I don't think. Like, not today.
Not unless Koei is still around in 20 years. And yes, I'll presume what Sobo is right. Dynasty Warriors 6 is like Suikoden 4, if you're familiar with that series. I somewhat kind of am.
It's not the man we are looking for. Master. He is a leader of these yellow turbans, and is therefore
And yeah, the Dynasty Warriors on Game Boy Advance is not really anything like any Dynasty Warriors game. I wouldn't really know how to begin to describe it.
Did you say Game Boy Advance?
Yeah, it's kind of like if you took like Secret of Evermore or Secret of Mana and turn it into Dynasty Warriors.
Interesting.
It's not very good. This series is not meant for handheld.
But Secret of Mana is good.
Yeah, but if you just went around killing a bunch of, peons that all looked alike in Secret of Mana, it wouldn't have the same effect.
Huh.
I simply can't forgive anyone who bruised my feelings.
Has this series ever attempted to have a... Oh,
Have a
dodge mechanic? It feels like it's ripe for it.
Ironically, the only Dynasty Warriors to have a dodge mechanic is 6.
Huh.
And the game that did not need it.
Huh. It feels like it would be right at home in this to me.
So,
But I
would.
guess they maybe don't have it to encourage you to try blocking instead.
But try as
because
you
I probably
might,
would do. I mean, I'm not
cannot
blocking
win.
very well as it is.
your fields will be trampled
That's a
in
yes
the
and a
end,
no.
no matter how
And some
many
of the
times
other
you
Muso
fight.
game series, like Sengoku Muso, which is called in America Samurai Warriors, such a boring name. There is a dodge
Join
maneuver
our
there.
cause.
There is a dodge
Fight to end this
maneuver
chaos
in Ken's
make the
Rage, which
land
is
rich
the
and
Hokuto no
fertile
Ken
once
Muso. There is a dash maneuver in the Gundam games, which is basically you can dash backwards to dodge or dash forwards to get in quick.
That's right.
So like
Come.
other games
Join us.
in this kind of franchise do have dodges, but not the main Dynasty Warriors, except for the one that didn't need it. And you got me as to why.
The fresh cut grass. Along with the extremely large man known as Zhu Zhu, the Yellow Turban rebels joined Chow Chow. It was the birth of the Qing province troops, one of the strongest something. At the same time, he offered land to those rebels who were unable to fight, thereby turning them into farmers. Military might and the provisions to feed it. It was a brilliant move by Chow Chow that only increased his strength in something. The various warlords around the land began to take notice of Chow Chow's sudden rise to power. The following year, a tragic incident occurred. Cao Quen, the governor of the Zhu province, had Chow Chow's father assassinated. Both angered and saddened by this turn of events, Chow Chow advanced his troops on Zhu province in order to something. His target was Tao Qian, as well as Liu Bie, who was offering him protection. Furious, Dian Wei, Juju, and Cal Ren all look to avenge the death of their something. Oh wow! Everyone I can control in this level is huge.
Yes.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. You just missed some glorious narration.
Oh, thanks.
Yes. With many mispronunciations.
Let's play as Zuzu. That's what I'm calling him, is Zuzu. We can do better than Iron Sword. How will I equip the horsehair whip again?
Now, this is a stage where you might lose because your main camp may be taken. I'm just going to say that now because that is a big possibility in this stage. There is also a secret objective on this stage, which I guarantee you will not be able to do. So, yeah.
Your health gauge will recover so each successful attack. That sounds pretty cool.
Is it recover or is it jubilation?
It's recovery.
Recovery is garbage. It doesn't restore enough as you hit someone. And at level 1, it's extremely negligible. At level 10, it's still not enough.
Inflict poison damage on enemies. Ha! I keep looking on these other pages, and I don't have any skills learned on any of them yet.
Most of these skills that are not ability augmentations come from getting a character to level 50, and that will unlock a skill. And that's part of what I mentioned earlier about how long it takes to platinum this game. It can get a bit grindy. Having to level every character to at least 50. Thankfully, on one stage, I don't know if it's a bug or what, there's a way to basically gain, I don't know, 60 levels within 2 minutes. It's on one of the last secret stages of the game, though, so, yeah.
Okay, let's go and give it our all!
Now, I'm assuming that it auto-saved after I beat the level.
Right. It saves whenever you beat the levels, and like whenever you do get killed, some things get saved. Like, I think your total kill count gets saved, but not actually on that character, which doesn't make any sense how they programmed it like that.
Do I want to buy anything? I still don't have much gold. What does compatibility just mean, like, for the character I'm on?
Right. Each character.
But like some of them are maxed out, and the others.
Right. So each character fits a certain like ability type. There's abilities called Whirlwind, Dash, Dive, and Shadow Sprint. Each weapon falls into one of these categories, and each character fits in that certain category. And they're limited, as their max compatibility depending on that category. If that made sense.
Maybe.
So Try, we're at the halfway point here. Right now, are you going to buy Hyrule Warriors or not?
Yeah, I would still buy Hyrule Warriors.
Are you sold? You're confirmed? Digging this? Locked in?
I would say I feel sold. I mean, it's always hard in the context of a stream to really learn a totally new kind of game. But I feel like there's something here for me.
Also, I hate to break this to you, but this stage has a couple of gimmicks that aren't explained very well.
Let's go and see what
like using catapults. Yeah.
This looks like a large map, too.
I just have to defeat
It is.
Hacienda.
This is a large
I'll do my
and
best for
kind of
you,
hard
South
stage. I'll do my best to explain how to use the catapult, since the game, unfortunately, doesn't really explain it to you that well.
These guys. Retreat.
But you'll have to get to them first.
They're running! After them!
Now, this is our chance to trigger the devices.
Oh, look at those.
I've never seen such things before.
I expected that the enemy would be ready for us. Now, I need to find some way out of this mess.
Ha 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 ha! Eat this! We'll finish all of you at once!
The catapults have started to move.
Look what we have here.
Yes.
This is just
They will be attacking your base, and you need to go kill the guy in control of them. Yeah.
So I'm assuming I'm not doing something wrong by just continuing to run forward here, because I'm trying to get to that green marker on the map.
Oh, you won't be able to get to that right away.
But am I doing the right thing by just running here?
Somebody help me!
Yes and no, because along the way, you'll run into the guy that has the catapults, and you need to kill him quickly.
Well, let's just see what happens.
You should.
I enjoy just watching.
I personally would summon my magic teleporting horse to get on there a little faster, since Sushi is a big fat guy with a club, and he doesn't run that fast.
Oh, hey, look at the ballista. Whatever they are.
Take these catapults from us!
I just had a memory of my first exposure to this series, like years and years ago.
Really?
But I guess it was one of the PS2 versions. But my impression of it was, or maybe this is what I was hoping it was. Like, to me, it looked like an Age of Empires kind of game, only you're down on the field controlling. And my hope was that you could, there was, base building, and you could build your own army, but then you were also, rode out in the field as one of them.
It doesn't seem to have that strategy aspect, but I mean, that's kind of the feeling that it gave me too, just being one of the guys down on the field in a strategy sort of game.
So, Troy, I think you ran past the guy you probably want to kill.
Yeah, I'm coming back. There's a new thing here.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy looks silly with just a little sword to me.
Yeah, Zushu looks silly with a lot of things.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won. How many was there? I've lost count already.
The catapults
So, tell me when Mi Fang is dead.
higher ground.
Li Fang?
Mi Fang.
Oh, was that the guy that I just killed?
Is he dead?
Near the catapults? Yeah, I killed him. Should
Yeah.
that gate have opened?
Basically,
Why is my club orange?
because you got an attack power up.
Oh, well, it's not going to be much good for now.
Basically, you want to get near a catapult, press X, and pull back on the right control stick. And then use the left control stick to move forward around the ridge.
And then what do
Not to where the gate was closed.
Oh, okay. Did they have infinite ammo?
Yes.
Okay.
The problem is, controlling them is very strange.
Doesn't seem too bad, but I had a little trouble moving because I was surrounded by guys.
Basically, you want to go to the bottom green square, and there I'll tell you a little more.
Oh, okay. I'm going the wrong way then, I guess. Oh, can I get hurt at all now?
No, oddly enough, you're invincible while in the catapults. I don't know how you drive it either.
That was an impressive effort. I enjoyed just watching you out there.
They sure like surrounding me, though.
Well, like I said, you're invincible, so they can't really do anything to you. So they're just like,
Let's destroy
I want to get this guy in this catapult.
Stop the boulder device. What boulder device? Oh, can I see it from here?
See those giant dragon head things?
Ah, yeah, those. Okay.
You have to finagle with the control sticks to get the little shining lights on them.
And then the
And,
rest of my
blow
army
them up.
will be willing to move through.
Right.
Not in that far?
If you get right up on the ridge, then you should be able to, but this part is just a pain in the butt. It's probably one of the worst sections in the game. Don't know what they're doing here. They've never really done a section in Dynasty Warriors like this, so I don't know.
Okay.
Cao Cao's forces have destroyed our boulder devices. What? It looks like we'll need to step up our efforts if we wish to drive them off.
Yeah, this is weird, because now I'm having trouble even getting the camera back down to me.
It worked.
If you've destroyed them all, I'd just ditch the catapult.
Using the enemy's own strength against them. Most impressive, Wojie.
And I just, like, appear.
Yep. Magic.
assuredly rigged with some kind of trap. Can you go and scout ahead?
Or see where you walk in the first place.
You fell right into it. Now, charge the enemy!
Is that all you got? I was expecting more out of you.
An enemy ambush. I knew it. This isn't going to be much fun.
The chat seems a little unreceptive to Zushu on a horse because they feel sorry for the horse.
Whoa, that was an interesting triangle finisher there. There's leaders here with opposing elements.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
How many was that? I've lost count already.
I mostly just try and kill one or two of them using a Muso,
Even our pincer attack has failed to
or, you know, since I hate to brag, but really good at switch counters. Just switch counter all day long.
Wow, that was pretty impressive. Wow. Wow.
The castle gates are open. We should go in and offer our greetings to Tao Qian. Ah, that was an impressive effort. I enjoy just watching you out there.
I have to admit, you're good.
Just air juggle that entire army.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll never reach your Tao Qian. Prepare to die.
I refuse to allow you to take another step forward.
Oh no! Ow, I got knocked off nipples. Zuzu seems to not change weapons very quickly. Or at least go back to his mace.
I think it's just the other sword you're using. I think it's probably the general sword, which has a very slow switch attack.
Master Liu Bei has come to offer his aid. I see no choice but to accept it.
I like how the names are colored by
I did
faction.
not want to resort to this, but it's better than letting Cao Cao.
Actually, they're colored by, you know, the good guy side will always have blue names, even if you're not the Blue Kingdom. The bad guys will always be red.
Well, that still makes sense.
Yeah. But, you know, when you're playing as the kingdom that wears the red colors, you've got all the blue names. It does look a little silly sometimes. Also, I just make a precautionary save.
Being near you makes me feel safe.
Soon-ish.
Don't be paying
Oh, maybe
attention.
right now.
Because if you're not fast enough, two guys are going to come charging into your main camp if you don't, meet them
After this
along the
is
way.
finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly. Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment.
Why does Jaldia, or whatever that guy's name was that I passed, why does he have those rotating things around him?
You mean Guojia? His weapon is basically like a magic pool cue. He just makes magical floating orbs appear in the middle of the air, because magic.
History.
Yes. But yes, the more giant floating pool balls he has, like the stronger his attacks will be when he fires them off.
How many was that? I've lost count already.
There's nothing I like better than a fight. So I hope you're ready, because here I come.
Yes, magic pool cue.
Nothing can stop
It's kind of like if you've ever played Guilty Gear, the character Venom, he uses a magic pool cue as well.
Be safe, my lord.
Though I doubt many people have played Guilty Gear, because they haven't come out with a new Guilty Gear in years, but they're finally gonna make a new one! Yay! Also, you may want to head back to your main camp.
What's my main camp?
Pause the map for a second.
Well, it'll be a while till you can see it. I mean, I'm just heading to where I see the markers on the map directing me.
But if you go to like officer info or unit info, I can't remember which, it will show the location of Sao Sao.
Oh, battlefield info? Here we go. Oh, he's in the far southwest.
Right. If you scroll over to the enemies section of the battlefield info, you might find two guys right around his area, and you should probably kill those guys.
Yeah, there's actually like at least 4 of them near him.
Yeah, that might be a little bad.
Well, I'll turn around.
Yes. See, this is why this stage is hard, because you've got to protect 2 people at once, basically.
See, would if I needed to go help them, would one of those white boxes have appeared on the map?
Yes, and also a text message would.
So basically, if I weren't streaming and paying a little bit more attention to what was going on, I probably would have picked up on.
Probably would have seen a message saying that the main camp is under attack, or Sao Sao might be struggling, or something like that. Usually flashes up on a quick text message. They're not text messages. You know what I mean. Whatever they call those things these days.
That was a great move. Although I actually wasn't quite where those guys are.
You sure know how to fight. I am grateful for your assistance.
Oh, Chow Chow's HP is just fine.
It won't be if you don't help him out eventually.
Neither my heart nor my
Wow.
spirit are broken. We shall meet
Oh, I
again.
would just start smashing and a bunch of guys just start gathering around my club. Does Hyrule Warriors have a finalized name in Japan?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think just so far it's just Hyrule Warriors tentative title in America and Zelda Muso in Japan. But knowing how they name things these days, it'll end up probably just being Hyrule Warriors and Zelda Muso.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hyrule Warriors is as good of a name as they're going to come up with.
It's serviceable.
I mean, on one hand, you know, it might be served
Afraid
well
I've got no choice but to fall back.
to have. I assume it's safe to head on to that green marker now.
Yes, if you killed at least Zhang Fei and Zhao Yun, which
Yeah,
were the two
I don't think there's any
unique enemies.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think there's any named enemies around there anymore. But yeah, I mean, on one hand, like they might want to keep the Legend of Zelda out. I mean, there's not really like a I don't think you can make an argument for a good business reason to not put the Legend of Zelda in the title. It would probably make good sense for them to do it, but at the same time, people would probably be angry if they did.
Right, because it's not, an actual Zelda game.
Right. Like, maybe they could put Zelda in it without saying The Legend of? I don't know.
Right.
Like, I mean, I guess there could be some business sense in, not confusing people into thinking that, oh, this is like the new direction of Zelda or something.
Right, because I think specifically during the Nintendo Direct reveal, didn't Iwata say something like, this is not actually the next main Zelda?
Right.
This is just something to hold you over?
Exactly. He specifically said this is not the next main Legend of Zelda, and, Eiji Aonuma and his team are, working on the next Zelda. They have been very openly admitting to, working on a Wii U Zelda game. They just haven't revealed it yet.
Because they know that Hyrule Warriors Zelda Muso is not exactly something everybody's looking for. They're definitely targeting a specific audience with this title.
Yeah.
Is this split-screen co-op? Yes. This is one of the few remaining series with split-screen co-op.
Pretty consistent through the whole series?
Yes.
I mean, this strikes me as a really good choice for a co-op series.
It is.
I hope Hyrule Warriors has it, because that would probably be the ideal way to play it.
Honestly, the biggest fear I have with Hyrule Warriors is that they do something stupid like Link is the only character.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
I mean, I don't think it would. I mean, you know, considering this is only my introduction to the series, you know, I would not, you know, that wouldn't be a deal breaker for me or anything. But I mean, it would definitely be disappointing considering what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it would be lame to say the most, I guess.
To say the most?
Yes. I mean, I would understand why they would make that kind of decision, but also, at the same time, this is the kind of game that derives off of having a bunch of characters.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, short of creating a bunch of new characters, I wonder, like, who all could possibly be in it.
I think they'll probably just make a bunch of new characters. I do. And I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, every Zelda game has a bunch of unique, new, memorable characters each time. I loved a bunch of A Link Between Worlds new characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or as the chat is saying, like, oh, maybe we should put error in the game.
Oh my gosh, that would be the best thing ever. I mean, that would really be the way to approach the game in a lot of ways. You know, to just like have all sorts of ridiculous references to the series past. Like I mean, I wouldn't mind like having NPCs from Ocarina mixed with NPCs from Twilight Princess. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with letting that game just be pure, silly, all over the place. Just cut loose and have fun with where it goes, you know?
Right.
I mean, I think not doing that would be the wrong way to approach that game.
Yeah.
It definitely would be. I mean, the entire concept is, like, have fun with it.
Yeah.
Do something silly. I mean, just the initial little footage that you saw of just Link having the Master Sword grow 20 feet long and then doing a spin attack that wipes out like 300 little, whatever the mini moblins are called. Are they called like mini moblins? Like,
I think it's Mediblins.
That, yeah. Just something, seeing that's just fun and silly. And that's what the entire game should be. Fun and silly, and not super serious, timeliney business, I guess.
Well, I actually misspoke. Maniblins are the ones in Wind where they go ding 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 ding. Those are Maniblins. Bakabins are I think the ones that were in that trailer.
So, if I can hijack things for a moment here.
You can go ahead for a moment.
I'm basically addicted to working on the site remake now.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
And I'm fiddling with it at the moment.
Wait,
I'm trying.
Chow Chow slew Tal Kuyan in the Zhu province something. Meanwhile, his men managed to repel Lu Bu's attack on the Yan province. Chow Chow continued to cultivate his strength centered in the city of Zhuchang. Then, 3 years after the Battle of Zhu province, a new opportunity presented itself before Chow Chow. He once again received a secret letter from the Emperor, who was something. The Emperor wished to escape from under the control of Li Ju Gu Chu is... Go ahead, Drum. I'm sorry.
You're not, sir.
I kind of am.
So I'm working on the page where you actually update the details of your games. I'm trying to decide if it's better to organize things as we do now, where it's like all the details of a game, like the title, the compilation, the system. Is it better to group those together? And then like have all the progress related stuff together and the review related stuff together? Or would it be better to have everything you frequently change up top and all the other middling stuff down below where it doesn't grab your attention as much?
Say that again?
No.
Okay, fine. I don't know who this guy is, but I guess I'll play it some. Mighty Axe.
Yeah, what Sobo said might help. If we had some kind of visualization of this abstract concept.
I would have to create one.
Also, Sobo is very hyped for Zhu Huang.
Oh, really?
Yes. I did not know he was such a big Zhu Huang fan. Yes, fashionably late turban-wearing X-Man.
Okay, there is nothing thrilling about this image, it's just the site as it is now. But perhaps looking at that will help you understand what I'm saying. Right now we have information grouped like game information, progress information, review, and basically the type of data you're inputting in those each sections. So I'm wondering, would it be better to have, obviously you want the game's name up top, front and center, but maybe under that you want the status and the progress note, since those are the things you change all the time. And then put system and ownership and all that stuff that's never going to change down below out of the way.
There is no truer path than that of the warrior.
I would not be opposed to the changes, but I don't matter. I'm just some crazy person try to play Dynasty Warriors, so.
Oh, it clearly needs on this.
They're quite ahead. If the noble Yuan Shao has the Emperor under his control, we will use his name to make a move. But he does not have what it takes to quell the chaos. Gain the authority of the Emperor, rally my forces, and create a new order. That is my path, and the path to ruling this land.
They're coming from the front, too!
Now, you said something at some point about wanting to guide me through certain story branches.
We ride straight to Shutar.
Right. If I'm remembering correctly, it'll probably be the next stage where I'll want you to not do a certain thing, if that makes sense. See, on the last stage that you just did, there was a secret objective to kill Tao Qian before he escaped, but that's basically impossible your first time through the game, because one, you're not strong enough to kill everybody quick enough. Two, you need a really good horse, and the default horse you can summon generally doesn't cut it. And three, even when you're strong enough to kill everybody fast enough and get to Tao Qian fast, he still likes to run away from you really quickly. That opens up a stage where you fight Lu Bu. Yeah, you don't want to do Fuyan. But there's another secret stage to open up in the next one, which I'm going to have you do that one because that stage is fun and it'll provide some entertainment for the stream.
Witness the pinnacle of strength. I'm pulling back for now. That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Now, have these games only been on PS3 or are they multi-platform?
They're technically multi-platform. The reason I say technically is they come out on the 360 in America and Europe, and they do not bother with Japan. This is a Sony series in Japan. And whenever an expansion like Extreme Legends comes out, which comes out in April, which is basically like an expansion pack game, it only comes out on PS3. The Empire spin-offs only come out on Sony consoles. So basically, if you only own a 360, you can only get the base main title, and not like the add-ons and spin-offs. Because this is basically, like I said, in Japan, this is basically a Sony franchise. But
so getting Hyrule Warriors could actually potentially be a pretty big deal. Aside from the fact that I don't think Zelda is nearly as popular in Japan as it is here.
It's not. That's something I did mention earlier, that there were two Musou games on the Wii U, but they were also on the PS3, and nobody bought the Wii U versions. Because, I mean, there was no reason to buy the Wii U versions, frankly.
I mean, unless you had the Wii U and wanted to play on it.
This is a series that, you know, Koei supports in Japan, and they've supported it since its birth on the PlayStation. There have been rare deviations from that, like Sengoku Musou 3 on the Wii. That was when the Wii was, you know, first getting super popular, and they tried to cash in on it and put Sengoku Musou 3 on the Wii, and it bombed hard, worldwide. And then, about a year and a half after that, they put out a PS3 version in Japan, and it sold like double what the Wii version's lifetime sales were in, I don't know, a month? So that just kind of shows you where the audience for this game exists. And that's also why, when Sobo got his PS3, why I was more than happy to gift him with your game and then force him to give it to you. I'm terrible.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
But he seemed okay with it.
Hey, he's been pretty excited about this stream.
Yes.
Mostly because he gets his game after this, right?
Hey, over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
Warrior. Step forward.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be honest. You think Sobo's going to be compelled to get a platinum in this game, don't you? Is it going to drive him to the brink?
Makes me feel safe.
Oh, I don't know. He's not insane like I am. And I don't mean like insane for Dynasty Warriors. I just mean I'm just straight up insane. So he has much better mental health than I do. So no, he's not going to platinum this. I hope not. For his sake. I hope he doesn't sink to the depravity that I have.
Witness the pinnacle of true might.
Also, try. I think you should pause and look at your move list and see if you have unlocked any other Musos yet. Because each character can get up to 3 Muso moves.
I keep forgetting that you can do Muso R1 is like. I keep forgetting that you can do a Muso in the air.
Have you unlocked it yet?
Yeah.
His is very good. Zhu Wang has a very good air Muso.
I keep forgetting about using EX moves.
And as I mentioned a little minute ago, the Extreme Legends expansion, which comes out in April, one of the new features that every character now has 2 EX moves in addition to, besides their normal one. Everybody got more attacks. Some of them are ridiculously overpowered looking. Some of them only mildly help out a character.
This might be a bit heavy-handed, but we have no choice. Use the boulders to stop the Emperor's carriage.
Uh-oh.
Boulders have begun to fall. Do I need to prioritize where the boulders are falling from, or is that nothing I can really do anything about?
You can go around the other way.
Right, but I mean, is there like a boulder throwing unit that I can stop or something like that?
Yeah, there is a certain guy who controls the boulders. I can't remember his name, actually, because these are all Dong Zhuo's former officers. Because at this point in the story, Lu Bu has actually betrayed and murdered Dong Zhuo. So these are mostly his guys, and they're trying to, capture the Emperor, because that's what Fatso Dong Zhuo was doing, controlling the Emperor. And everybody wants.
Lu Bu has arrived. Why has Lu Bu arrived?
Because he wants the Emperor too.
Never give in to tyranny. I am willing to give my life in the name of duty.
Okay, I found it.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Impressive.
Being near you makes me feel safe. Don't pay any attention to what I'm saying.
Witness the pinnacle of trauma. Essence of a warrior.
Sure know how to fight.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might. We
have put a stop to the rocks. Now, resume the advance.
Maybe I should be getting the water. Almost out. Basically, in this stage, Lubu he's not really.
Ah, what have I done? I changed my map somehow on accident. What do I press?
I think it's R2. I hate to say that, like, I think it's R2. It's like, you know how when you get into a game,
yeah,
and like, you know the controls.
I am hitting all the buttons, and it's not changing my map.
I didn't think it would take that long.
Oh, have you entered the fog?
Oh, can I not see the whole map or something?
You can see it by pressing start. This area is so foggy that they want to, you know, hide it. Basically, you should go find the Emperor because he's been taken out of his carriage.
Well, that is not good.
Yes.
Witness the pinnacle of true might.
How could my tactics fail like that?
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Very good. I shall remember your efforts.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity.
I thought I saw him on the stream delay stream. Like he was way off in the distance, but I could see, you know, the name tag Emperor.
I'm trying to get rid of the guys surrounding the carriage who are really pretty weak. I can pause the map and see the overall map.
Right.
Well met. Let me see what you are
Like this stage, it's kind of a bunch of artificial challenges to just kind of throw you off.
Over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
Come forth. I shall teach you a thing or two about power.
And I can't really give you pinpoint advice on where the Emperor is, because once you get in the fog, he kind of spawns in like a semi-random location. So he's just somewhere around there.
Well, I think there's worse things I could do than trying to kill the army leaders as I am now, so...
Don't pay any attention to what I'm saying.
Oh jeez, there's Lubu!
Well, be careful!
Well, what if the Emperor is near him? Ah! Why did I bother getting close to him?
Did he kill you?
No. But I kind of aggroed him.
Oh boy. If you saw him, why'd you go near him?
I don't know. I wasn't really thinking. Oh, there's the Emperor. I see the Emperor.
Run up next to him. That'll make him happy. And run far, far away from Lubu. For the love of God. Don't let him get you. Because he's still Lubu.
I wonder if I should make a save or not.
It's up to you.
I mean... I mean, I can still go back to the beginning of the level even if I make a bad save here, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, and I just remembered something about the first Dynasty Warriors game, Dynasty Warriors 2. You couldn't save whenever you wanted. There were crates around the battlefield, and you have to bust open crates and find a memory card in a crate to save in the middle of a stage.
Oh, wow.
They changed that in 3. And every game since then, you can just save whenever you want. But, yeah, that was kind of silly. You had to find memory cards and crates.
So, is the carriage going to move anymore?
No, now that the Emperor is out of it, you just have to go to a certain point on the map, which is away from Lubu.
Yes. I mean, it's pointing me over here. Oh, people spawn.
Yes. It's probably one shell with his ridiculous voice.
Oh,
and
geez.
Yes.
Is that Lou? No, that's not Lou. But he hurt me a whole lot anyway. Jeez.
And yes, Sobo is right. Dynasty Warriors 2 is a very bare-bones game. Considering it's the first game in the franchise, though, you kind of expect it. It's a very early PS2 title. And wow! Zhang He just almost tore you a new one. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know why I got hurt that bad.
Because, as Jim Sterling so kindly put it, he's basically Vega with all sexual ambiguity skipped away. And that's not far from the truth. Zhang He's original character design is literally just Vega.
Having made it this far, well done, everybody.
Why is that peon flying?
I don't know. Well, that was some pretty good water. Pouring out of the cup. I don't think this is real time, though.
I know what you are thinking, Your Highness. You think me a disrespectful and disloyal dog, of the same breed as Dong Zhuo. I understand why, of course.
And am I wrong? You pretend to respect me, but you are driven by ambition. I know your kind too well.
Yes. Indeed. I admit I am an ambitious man. Our desires drive us. Our hearts drive us forward, uncontrolled. This leads to chaos. The current state of the land is testament to this. I believe that we are capable of better. Desires can be controlled with strength, ruled with reason. Order can be restored. And now, I have a chance to realize this ambition.
You wish to control the land. with strength and reason?
Exactly. And at the pinnacle of such a world, I require a true symbol of power and reason. I will need you, Your Highness.
I'm enjoying the lip sync.
Enjoying in the good way or bad way?
In a good bad
Rather
way.
than hoping vainly.
A good
for
bad
peace,
way.
Yeah.
I may indeed be wiser.
Don't think I've ever quite heard it like that.
You know, so
Well
bad
then,
it's
Cao
good.
Cao, as my
Oh,
minister, restore order to the land.
As you command.
Following many difficult battles during their escape, Cao Cao something. With the Emperor alongside Cao Cao, Zhu Chang immediately became the new capital. The Emperor was an absolute figure that the common people had no choice but to worship. That, in a sense, was something. With this move, the name of Cao Cao was etched into the minds of every warlord in the following year, Cao Cao turned his attention to the south. His aim was to attack Wan Castle in Jing Province and defeat someone. Having decided on his plan of action, Cao Cao led an army straight for Wan Castle.
so you're saying Chow Chow on purpose now, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Seppo seems a little mad at you.
Very disrespectful.
Yes.
When you first said it, I thought you said Cao Cao.
No. Sao Sao. It's better than what they used to say, which is cow cow, before they started getting the pronunciation somewhat
when I
correct.
first read it, it looked like Cao Cao, and then I thought you said Chow Chow.
No. Also, this stage is kind of a pain in the butt.
I could play as Chow Chow, but I think I'm going to go to him because why not use a character I'm already vaguely familiar with? Is there a new axe that I could use that would be better? Looks like maybe not.
You really gonna keep him with the whip?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Just curious. Just wondering if you're gonna use something stronger, maybe.
Well, I guess I could take a look. I wasn't exactly thinking about proficiency when I equipped that. Yeah, I guess he doesn't exactly have proficiency in that. Much as I wish he did. That's pretty strong. You can poison enemies, that's nice. Although, well...
Yeah, romanization of Chinese words is very messed up.
Something that was pretty decent. I should have stuck with it. I don't know what it was now. Okay. Let's go with this.
There are none who can stop me in battle.
Well, Master Cao Cao, I hope this banquet, a symbol of my unconditional surrender, is to your liking. This will not do. We have run out of wine.
No food at this banquet.
I'll have more brought to you immediately. Please enjoy
We'll
yourself.
see why in a second.
This is what you wanted, right?
It will do, I suppose. Well then, it's time for us to join the party.
My lord! As I expected, some contrived little ploy.
Yep.
My life is in
This
your
banquet
hands.
is a trap. No wonder there's no food.
Leave it to me! Curse them and their trickery. I'll protect you no matter what, my lord. Very well. We must get out of here. My life is in your hands, Dian Wei.
I feel like this is going to be like the first level where there's not a lot of
I cannot say I
my
care
people.
much for their hospitality.
You're basically on your own for the most of the stage. This is one big trap. Like, oh, hey, Salsa, we surrender. Have this banquet. It's a banquet with no food. We're gonna set the castle on fire and try and kill you. Yeah.
You have come to aid me in my trouble.
The chat poses the question, are you enjoying the game so far?
Yeah.
Well, you are. That's a surprise.
I mean, I don't really see what there is to complain
Dislike?
about. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I know the series is sort of, you know, I guess I don't know if controversial is necessarily the word, but you know, there's a lot of people who just think that it's rubbish, and a lot of people who thinks it's amazing.
Let me tell you who thinks this series is rubbish. You know, there's this one guy who sometimes shows up around here in these chats. I think his name is World Dude, and he hates bread.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put him on blast right now. So the bread hater hates this series. And that should just about tell you all about who hates these kinds of games. Someone who hates bread. Delicious, delicious bread.
Bread is pretty good.
It is.
Bread is very good. In fact, instead of the delicious pizza I ordered tonight, I was thinking of ordering breadsticks. But
That's
But
something
I
I
just-
can get behind.
I decided tonight I am not worthy of breadsticks. So, Triforce,
Yeah.
Come to aid me.
you may want to, be a little careful around all this fire and stuff.
Yeah, it seems unpleasant.
You should probably, bust up those statues.
So that's the thing I can do, huh?
Actually, a real fun thing you can do is you can get on a horse and ride a horse into a statue.
Oh! Well, I can get into that.
Yes.
Come, horse.
See, your only allies right now are yourself, South Sound, and your magical teleporting horse.
So I could just run the horse into the statue and oh, how about that? It falls apart.
Yeah. It's a little known secret that horses beat statues.
I'm going to have your head.
Well, look at this.
Silly, isn't it?
It's great.
You're just as tough as I
I'm so glad I discovered that.
Let's see how you like the next step.
I don't see anyone else ever do something like this.
Your strength is a boon to our forces.
I'm starting to wonder if I'm the only person who knows that this is a thing. And I've now passed it on to you in the chat.
Curse Jiangqiu for sending all of these men here. However, it will take more than this to defeat me.
And yes, I agree with Card. Epona should definitely do that in the next Zelda game. Epona should trample some statues. All those Armos Knights, just bring Epona.
Well done, Tianwei. Indeed worthy of the legends of old.
Now, is this a series with any, you know, at least that you are aware of, you know, like some key members of the game's development team or anything like that, or is it kind of a faceless series as far as the development goes, as far as you know?
It's mostly faceless. For the past 2 or 3 games, there's been a certain producer, and I can't remember his name for the life of me because it's 2:33 at night, and
2:33 at night.
9:33 at night. Sorry, my sleeping schedule is very strange. Very strange. But apart from one producer, something like Koizumi something, and that may be wrong, it's mostly faceless.
They've got some dangerous toys. I better focus on defeating the one controlling them. I'm going to have your head.
Ah, good. I just saw something on your delay stream pop up. And it was very good. Good for me, at least. Yes. Basically, something happens if you save 2 characters that are trapped in the burning castle.
Ah, did I do it?